welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video. So I want to recap on some stories that I have talked about in the past, and I want to cover Msashycat. So with Msashycat and the other creator I'm going to be talking about, Eugenia Cooney, I do have to put trigger warnings on ED and trigger warnings on addiction. So I will always give credit when credit is due. And so I was like, I need to check up and see what Miss AshyCat has been up to. Miss AshyCat, it seems like she's doing pretty good. So she's been sticking to regular content, regular uploading. It seems like she's coherent. She's not nodding off and doing all that everybody, was worried about and having a problem with. However, even though she has been doing good, the cops are still being called. It seems like people are still uploading old clips of her nodding off or doing, some pretty bad stuff. And they are uploading it on TikTok and stuff like it's breaking news, like it just happened. And it could be months old, content, which is very dangerous. It's dangerous for Msashycat because when you're trying to recover, the last thing you need is people to keep throwing the past up in your face. It is so hard to move forward when others keep pushing you backwards. But with that said, some of the content that I just recently watched, I was a little, I didn't care for it too much because I absolutely agree. If she's not doing anything, she seems like she's doing what she's supposed to be doing. It doesn't look like she's nodding off. She doesn't look like she's in danger or putting other people in danger. Then absolutely, there's no reason to call the cops. I mean, you're tying up the authorities for other problems, for other bigger issues that need to be taken care of. There's no reason to keep trolling this woman if she seems to be going down the right path. However, when you're an addict, you just don't do a 360 turn and everything's better. And it takes time, and it takes a long time to build trust back up. But I also understand if people are giving, sharing their story or giving, criticism, as long as it's not trolling, as long as they're doing it respectfully, I would say, then I don't see a problem with it. If somebody has a personal experience, because let's not forget, while in her active addiction, she hurt a lot of people. She burnt a lot of people. She scammed a lot of people. And that's their story to tell. And if they have not forgave her yet, then that's their story to keep telling. And everyone's forgiveness process is different. So it's not like, okay, well, she's done 2 lives, so everything's peachy keen now. I don't mind people giving awareness videos, but I do say give credit when credit is due. And it seems like she's on a right path. She's going forward in the right direction. So for that, I say, you go, girl. So hopefully it continues to go this way. I wish her nothing but the best. Most people use to cover up pain that they are dealing with, a lot of childhood trauma that has happened to them, and they just want to escape that everyday pain, so they use. But I agree, the trolling videos, if you see a video or a clip out of her nodding, just please do further research and make sure it's not somebody taking an old clip from months ago and just trying to get views off of it, because there is a difference. There are people who genuinely, that's not how, people who really do care, and people who just want views and clicks. And some have gotten onto me for some of the subjects that I talk about, and I talk about these subjects because to me, making videos well, that girl wore an purple shirt with orange pants. That just does not go together. That's not my type of vibe. I want to put out content that actually matters, that makes a difference. And whether or not, and it can be hypocrisy can definitely take a role, okay? I understand that. I've said it before. When I did my last Msashycat video, I was bringing awareness, and hopefully, like, if everybody would make videos, then something could be done so we don't literally watch this woman pass in front of our eyes. But however, in doing so, you're sending views and, people over there to watch. And that's another thing. Her views have gone way down. That means her money has gone way down. And so that, some will say that's a good thing because now she cannot take that money and spend it on her habit. So, but everybody, I feel like, is a little bit of a hypocrite. In any and every video we do, there's a little hypocrite in all of us. If they say they don't, or you say you're not, I'm going to call bull hockey. That's just a lie. Some people make these videos because, it builds a community. You get talking back and forth with other people. I don't know about you, but when it comes to like my addiction, would I rather talk to somebody about my addiction, somebody else who's actually gone through it, has lived through it, has been able to overcome and learn how to deal with everyday things without using? Or do I want to talk to somebody who has no personal information with addiction? The only thing they have experience on addiction is they read it in some textbook. To me, and everyone's different, okay? So everyone's different. But to me, I like to hear people's personal experience. Future me here. I am in no way telling nobody not to seek out for professional help. Please seek out for professional help if you feel you need it. I'm just saying, on top of that, you could also seek out people's real life personal experiences that they have. So again, I am not telling you not to reach out to the professionals. So let's continue on. Okay, guys, so just to keep on track, let's keep moving. I want to talk and touch briefly on Eugenia Cooney. So she dropped a video, and it was called Opening Up About My Feelings. This video has 3.1K thumbs up and 4.2K thumbs down. People are mad in those comments because they are mad that she's not really opening up and talking about the real issue of what they feel like is going on. In the video, she talks about the trolls and her mental health, which I have been watching Eugenia Cooney for years. And I was a little surprised because I can only imagine what she's been hearing and videos being made about her for years. But my input, when I listened to that video, it seemed like some things were really starting to get to her. Like she was really being bothered by her mental health. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of things on her shoulders. That people accuse her of, others' problems with ED. But my opinion is I do feel like Eugenia Cooney's channel, her platform, should be age restricted. That is my opinion. I also feel like Eugenia, I don't really blame Eugenia because she's sick. It is hard to make the right choices when you are sick. But I do, however, I blame her mom. I blame the people who are close, or who are as closest to her. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. But she opens up about the trolls, and there's something about, I guess, people did not feel like she should be driving in the state that she is in. So when they found out she was doing like this driving test, they ended up reaching out to the teacher of this driving test. And then they even reached out to her bosses, her supervisors, to, cause trouble. And so Eugenia says, like, anybody that's close to her, they're getting harassed. Anybody that comes in her path, they are harassed by trolls. Eugenia in this video opens up and says every day someone sends her a message and tells her that the world would be so much better if she just was not in it. That is so sad to hear. That's awful. I've talked about like the trolls and using your voice for good and how you can make an impact by what you are saying. And I don't know about you, but when I leave this world, I want to make sure I left a good impact, not a bad one. Eugenia talks about how there are conspiracy videos about her and people are making up lies about her, that everyone is just trying to villainize her, and she has never tried to hurt anybody, at least purposely. But some feel like just her being on that platform, she has to know what is going on. But this goes for both Msashycat and Eugenia Cooney. I feel like the reason YouTube will not start deplatforming anybody. Let's look at Without a Crystal Ball. She has had how many real life lawsuits going on right now? YouTube never stepped in. They didn't do nothing. In fact, her lawsuits actually grew her channel. It made her bigger. So YouTube does make money off this, so they're not gonna get rid of those who actually bring them in good money. Eugenia Cooney brings them in good money. Not Without a Crystal Ball brings them good money. When Msashycat was getting all her views, they were getting money off of that. Which AshyCat did say that she was banned for a short period of time, but of course she has her stuff back. But the reason they're not going to deplatform anybody also is because we as people have proven we have no common sense. I'm sorry, we just don't. People ruin good things for everybody. You cannot have nothing good because somebody's going to ruin it. So here's what would happen if YouTube would open up the box to start deplatforming people. Everybody, if you the littlest petty thing that you didn't like, if you didn't like somebody who said something about this person, or this was your friend but now you're not, everybody would constantly be trying to get everybody under investigation. YouTube does not have the resources to do that. Now, I agree that I think you can tell, I feel like you can tell who the big problem channels are because, one, there's usually anti-communities followed right behind them. But I just feel like that is why, my opinion, why YouTube will not begin to even start deplatforming people, because it would be a downward spiral. It would be a complete shit show. And that is just my opinion on everything. But I am going to hop off here, guys. I appreciate you guys clicking and tuning in. Leave me comments below. Please do not send hate to anybody I talked about in my video. But please leave me comments and tell me what you guys think about it. That is why I get on here. I want to hear your opinions. So like this video, dislike this video because that helps too. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell because YouTube does not be sending my stuff out. And I will see you guys really soon. And I'm thinking about doing a video about when communities turn on each other because it's seen everywhere. So I'm thinking that's what I want to do. It sounds very interesting to me. So I will see you guys really soon. Please, as always, take care. Bye, guys.